Well guys, welcome back to the channel and to part 3 of the build. So we're going to try and do what we can to go and finish off the chassis today, and then hopefully make a start on getting the interior all started, so we can do that today. So let's crack on. I've got my plastic magic here. I figured that, so this is how the wheels should go. That small piece goes in there like so, and then that goes on top, and then the silver piece goes on top, right? So what we do, get that all on, and then what we do, and then that goes on top there. There, and then hopefully that should and that is how you should put the tyre on. So I'll switch on over to the hyperlapse and we'll get the other three wheels done. Okay. Okay, the next part we're gonna get on is this bit here. I was going to cut off the locator pins, and they just don't seem to fit. So, but it looks as if it goes where this little area it goes according to the instructions. So I'll get my masking tape at the ready as well, and then. Okay, so here we go. There, that should hold that in place. Now, okay, so we got that bit on. Now then, we're on to step 10. So now this is where we can actually put the wheels on. So let's have a go, shall we? That looks all right. I think this might be a bit challenging, this one, this wheel here. There we go, that's the wheels on. Okay, so there we go. Now, if we just turn it over, I'm going to find so there's the hell does that go on? Okay, so that goes. So that goes on the end. So that goes on the end like so, right over there. So that looks as if it might go there. Just look, we can see what that star actually means. So refer to but if it goes there, it that looks as if it might go, because it looks as if it goes up into the engine area. Come back. Okay guys, I'm going to make a start on the interior. And get that all. There we go. Right, so that goes on to there, like that goes on to there like so. This is KITT's dashboard. Okay, so here's what we do. We just run a bit of that's got some really good. That's stuck down pretty well. There that go like so. Now we can work on this bit. Okay, get some. Okay, because there are the seats to go in. So what we do is I've got one of the seats in here which came off. That goes like so. Okay, so what we're going to do, get that bit all glued on. That seems to work okay. Let's get this. No, no. There we go, there's one seat in. It's just a question of like getting the other one in. Okay, there's the other one. Where's the other? I've lost the frame. I've lost the frame. Ah, there we go. That's the other bit. I'll just test fit that. Okay. I just want to get this kit over and done with now, because it's on a because this is just doing my head in, really. All right, let's get that all on. Okay, right, now that should have gone now. That should have that's now settled. Okay, got to make sure that goes. And that goes like so. So so as far as I'm concerned, this is now ready to be painted. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's now ready to be primed and painted. Okay. Because the dashboard has got to have decals put on it anyway. Okay. So that's all. So basically, so this plastic is a bit shiny for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all primed and painted and get it ready for final assembly. So so I think what we'll do, leave that as it is there. That goes in there like so. So I think what we'll do now is we'll get the bonnet on, and we'll stick on the front and rear bumpers. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, we're going to get this all primed and painted in time for the next episode, and same with this one because it needs decals putting on. Okay, so we'll put that to one side. What we can do is to put the front bonnet on and the rear bump, and the front bonnet and the rear bumper on. And there's also there we go. There's a part here which, if I can find it, there we go. that's also got to go underneath the bumper. So get that off. Okay, and then hopefully I'm not sure how that goes, but it's a just wondered whether if that goes underneath there. It looks as if it goes underneath there, like so. Yeah, that's my impression. That's the impression I'm getting. It goes underneath there. Okay, let's get it in and then I'll get some glue in. Actually, does it go underneath here? I think it goes like that. That bloody... Just get some extra, get some poly cement in there just to secure that bit there. Then hopefully right, let's get the bonnet on. That goes like so. And then just put some glue in there. And I've got my masking tape at the ready here, so I've got... Okay, right. Oh, bloody hell, why won't you stick? So that's the bonnet on. Right, let's see if we can try and get. Now there's this bit that's got to go in as well, so get it in. Okay, that's that bit in. So okay, and last but not least, we're going to get the rear bumper on. No, yeah, that go. We'll just test with the rear bumper for now, because we've got to get the interior all in. Because we've got to get the interior all fitted. Okay, so we'll leave that bit off for now. But in the meantime, guys, we'll leave this to set, and then in the next episode we'll get the decals on we'll get this all primed and painted. So we'll redo that with the interior as well. So, all right, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Okay, there's two tiny little bits that need to go in. One is the gear stick, because without it my kit won't be able to move. Okay, so we'll get that in for the minute. There's the gear stick in. We can always touch that up with a bit of black when we've painted it. And there's also this part that's got to go in as well. So okay, so there we go. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, these are the paints I'm going to be using for KITT, well, for this build anyway. So on board number 33 matte black, because the plastic's a bit too shiny for me. Right, so going to use it for so obviously we'll get it all primed and painted. Okay, so there's that one. And also we've got the sand colour here as well. I want to make this a bit of a just want to make this a bit more of a make the interior a bit similar to the interior to KITT's interior on the series. So hopefully that this is not too similar, not too dissimilar. Okay, so there we go. That's the paint out of the way. Right. Now, I've done a bit of shopping on last Friday, because it was my payday, and I got this. Wow. It is airbrush and compressor kit, and it look okay. So if I open it up a bit, there we go. That looks some serious bit of kit to me. Okay, so because you've got your compressor here, you got your airbrush, your cup, 2 airbrush holders as well. So I'm going to look at getting another airbrush next payday as well. So there we go. So looks a serious bit of kit this. Okay, and I'll be using this for the for when I start to do the Lancaster and the bomber resupply set diorama project. Okay, so also you got your instructions there as well. So this looks a serious bit of kit. I'm really pleased with this at the moment. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So there we go. Get that out of the way, guys. Okay, I'm going to end the video now because okay. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, why don't you? And comment, subscribe, and share the video, please. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.